successfully sued my sperm donor and now I get 40% of his paycheck. You have no idea how happy this makes me because now I can be a stay-at-home mom because 40% of his paycheck can support me fully financially.
That has to be one of the wildest ways to start a video. I don't know why she's so happy about it, but I guess we'll find out later. Anyway, guys, today we're looking at some crazy moments where women demand child support in unusual situations, and you won't want to miss the last clip.
I need to know if I'm right or wrong. So me and my baby daddy, we've been going through it back and forth, right? So our son, he's a senior this year. So my baby daddy, he pays $900 a month in child support. So since he pays that, he telling me that he don't have to pay for my son's senior trip. Now, let's just chalk it up, okay? Yes, he has paid for everything. He done took care of his cap and gown. He took care of his senior fees. He paid off whatever needed to be paid. He even took care of his prom. He bought the suit. Man, he bought everything. They had a great time for their prom. So now it's time for him to go on his senior trip. The senior trip costs $180. So when I went to him to talk to him about it, he gonna tell me, talking about some, no, he's not finna pay for it. And I'm like, why not? You done took care of everything else. So he tells me, he says, well, just take it out of the child support that I give you. But I told him, I said, I don't have no more. I don't spend it all. It's almost the end of the month now. And he's like, well, what'd you spend it on? But I feel like he all up in my business. And he gonna tell me, talking about, yeah, I see you got your hair done. And then he gonna look down at my toes, talking about, I see you got your toes done too. And I was like, dude, you all up in my business. Can we talk about your son's school stuff, please, sir? I feel like it's only right for him to pay. Go ahead and pay for his senior trip. You've been paying for everything else. And here's the thing. Him and his wife, they make good money. Me, on the other hand, I don't make a lot of money. I'm over here doing it by myself. $180, how you ain't got that? I just feel like if he's a real man, a real father, he would step up and take care of.
So he is already paying everything he legally has to, about $900 every month. On top of that, he even covered extra things like the cap and gown. So no, he shouldn't have to pay even more. She could work more, get a job, or use her own money.
Comes to 10-month-old King Tidwell. It has been determined by this court, Mr. Tidwell, you are not his father.
Are you kidding me?
Are you all right?
No.
What are you feeling in this moment?
You don't even need to ask how he feels. You can see it in his eyes. The fact that he stayed silent says everything. It's honestly really sad.
How they have like the Big Brother program for like, you know, your kids can have siblings. They need to do that with good fucking men who want to be a fucking dad to somebody. So that way there's a program to where take my kids who don't have a fucking father, and I'm damn sure not going to attempt to get one because I cannot stand men in general. They make me want to throw the fuck up in my skin crawl. But that way my kids would be able to go to a place to experience what it's like to have a dad. You know what I mean?
This might be hard for her to understand, but instead of asking for programs where men volunteer to be dads, she could have chosen a better partner from the start.
Hey, we need to go outside and talk.
Okay, why you sounding like that?
Come on. I want to ask you at work.
What is going on?
How dare you put that on Instagram?
Audacity to comment under a post and agree with cheating on your husband for $100,000? I care about you in this relationship.
How you care about me and you coming up to my job and I can lose my job because you up here with this stupid foolishness?
Stupid foolishness now.
Yes, it is.
So you would cheat on your husband for $100,000. Make it make sense.
Would you do it?
Heck no, because I love you and only
Boy,
you.
it don't matter. It's not that big of a deal. You should not be coming to my job.
It's not no big deal.
Because of this. This is
y'all see her? This some bull crap right
Y'all
here.
see him? Do y'all see him? This is ridiculous. You need to man up. You ain't got no money. You don't have no job. You don't have $100,000. So what does that mean?
Oh, God.
This time that you spending up here, you should be somewhere trying to find a job. Man, you about to get married, supposedly. My job, I could lose my job. My boss could...
This situation is actually fair, and the man was right to cancel the wedding, even if she said it as a joke. There's usually some truth behind jokes. Saying she would cheat for $100K is honestly disturbing, especially since $100K isn't even life-changing money. The wedding itself probably would have cost $30 to $50K, which is a big amount already.
She ruined her $50,000 wedding over a joke. So, this bride and groom were at the altar, and when the officiant asked the bride, "Do you take this man to be your lawful wedded husband?" she looked him dead in the eyes and said no. straight face, like it was real. Then she quickly added, "Just kidding." But it didn't go over the way she thought. The officiant, being serious about his role, said, "I'm taking that no as a valid response," and immediately started packing up his stuff to leave. The venue then follows up and cancels the entire event because in the contract the couple signed, it clearly stated that if the officiant hears a no during the ceremony, he can legally stop the wedding to avoid any future liabilities. And just like that, a $50,000 wedding went up in flames over a joke. Can you imagine? All that money, all that planning, gone just like that. People are still talking about it. The video went viral but was taken.
This is not something to joke about. It's a very important moment in life, and saying no like that is just wrong.
Case of Brown versus Stewart. When it comes to 15-month-old Colby Brown, it has been determined, Mr. Brown, you are not the father. I told you. Mr. Brown, you need to sit down.
I just don't understand how someone could do that to somebody. 18 months. It's a long time.
In the case of Salvo v. Gonzalez, Mr. Gonzalez, it has been determined by this court that you are not the father.
Can I still come around and see Amaya and help her out if I can? Because for a year and 4 or 5 months, she's been my daughter and she's still going to be my daughter. And I told her that before she came in the show. I got on my knees and I told her that.
18 months is a long time. It's good it didn't go on longer, but it still hurts. Wasting that time and getting cheated on is really painful.
That men can have their wages garnished, lose their license, and even go to jail for not paying child support, and yet there is zero accountability from the women to show proof that that money is actually being spent on the children.
My baby daddy quit his job as an electrician where he was making over 6 figures a year to work a minimum wage job at a fast food place just so he wouldn't have to pay me $3,000 a month in child support. Is that not ridiculous? He would rather take a massive pay cut than to give me money to pay for his kids. I'm just so pissed right now because how the am I going to pay for my mortgage? How am I going to pay for my mortgage? And you can tell me to go get a job, but then who's going to watch my kids? Because putting my kids in daycare is going to cost more than my freaking house. So what am I supposed to do? He's trying to act like he should only be responsible for 50% of the kids' expenses, and he doubts that they cost $6,000 a month. But I'm like, sir, I am doing 100% of the raising. I feed these kids every night. I put them to bed. I wake them up in the morning. I get them dressed. You're not doing any of that. So you should be 100% taking care of them financially. I told him when we first got together I was never going to get a job and he was going to have to take care of me, and he was okay with that. But now we're divorced and he's saying that he shouldn't be paying my bill.
At a certain point, if he earns above a certain amount, he ends up paying more in child support and taking home less money. That's just how the system works sometimes.
He's a great boyfriend, but we fought on the same card. During the fight, he almost gets knocked out. As this guy is mauling him, he goes like this. What do you think I was thinking?
Not good thoughts. Did it turn you off?
Oh my God, so much. I was like, dude, you're getting fucked up. As you're falling to the canvas, you still need to go fuck you.
So the way he was getting beaten was fucking with you. Yeah. It wasn't just that he was getting beaten.
Like, you gotta like take that shit. You know, like a champ or like a fighter. Can't be like...
Was that the beginning of the end?
I don't understand why she's talking about her ex like this. In arguments, there's usually a winner and a loser. You're not going to win every time.
To be somebody's wife.
$250,000. $200,000. The type of wedding you want, that's how much it costs. You're bugging the we gonna invest that. My job as a man is to hold the household down, and he hasn't worked in years. I'm not spending $250,000 on a wedding. I'm not doing it.
So you have no plans on getting married?
I plan on let's go to City Hall.
I'm not a City Hall bitch. I'm saying City Hall because shit is about to get left. Like, I'm telling you right now.
At the end of the day, I love you more than likely so. But you gotta be easy with all this.
Love ain't enough. How long you plan on being broke?
All that we're broke. Out your mouth.
You
That's not broke.
Too much.
That's smart.
Broke people behave.
That's smart. All right. Listen, you call it broke. You know what I'm saying? Leave and see what your ass be.
Spending $250,000 on a wedding is crazy, no matter how rich you are. If someone is demanding that kind of money, It makes it seem like they care more about money than the relationship. But wait until you see the final clip.